Hello everyone, it is not Web Fishing Wednesday. Actually, I forgot to update the image. This is today's image. It has no relevance to what I'm doing today, but I drew this on Sunday, and so now it's here. And this is the image for today. It would have been the image for tomorrow if I was not streaming today, but I am in fact streaming today, so this is the image. Look, we got a bird. You seeing this? Where is this? Where is this bird? Everyone wants to know. You tune into the stream, you get a random background image every day. Now what is this? This is Gull on the beach in Gold Coast, Queensland, Australia. If you ever wanted to know where this is, well, there it is. Anyway, welcome Stream Elements, welcome to my Stanley Nutritious Metal Deer, and Fireball Starfish, Capeluche, DX Nomad. Everyone's here. I've not really decided what I'm doing today. I was kind of busy today at work, and I was like, oh shoot, right, I'm streaming. I guess I don't have to stream, but I am at home, and I've decided that streaming is a thing that I could do. And I am doing it. As I am in fact doing it right now. I'm streaming as we speak. Welcome, Zeb. As for what I will be doing today, I am in the software and game development category. And maybe I will program something in Godot. Maybe I will continue three-dimensional modeling something. Maybe I'll learn 3D modeling of some kind in a different program. That's like related to software development, right? I don't know. But we'll see. Anyway, let me show you what I've done in Crocodile though. Let me show you, update you on the latest lake scene. And you could be like, whoa, what the? This is so different from last time. It's not actually that different. I have added an entire area on this side. So if you remember last time, I finished this arch, right? This arch right here. And then yesterday, literally yesterday, I added all of this. And if you're wondering what this is specifically, let me show you the reference, okay? We got the classic web fishing background. Also, welcome Slime Molder. What is that emote? I feel like you're always posting that one. Creepy 7 Pime Rith. Like the dude. It's a slime. It's slime molden. Okay, we look at this. Okay, we got this part. We all know this part. Oh, I added something up here. A waterfall that continues from above. I don't know how accurate that is. Oh no, that is accurate. Look, they got like this part. No, but then okay, it's not exactly accurate. They don't have like an upper level from up here. That's fine. It doesn't have to be one-to-one. But then you know we got this loop that you all recognize. It's this one right here. And then on this side, you don't see it in this image, but let me pull up the video reference. Because I gotta look up on YouTube, specifically videos of people that went to this part of the lake. I specifically never go to that part of the lake, so I don't really have too much reference for this. But I will find the video for you, and then you can be like, this looks kind of like the area. I think it's this one. This video. I will also have to turn off my VPN, otherwise YouTube's gonna ask me to like, whatever. It's also... Here's my public IP. Not anymore. That was my public IP. Welcome Nutrition. I've already welcomed you. Why did I welcome you again? Okay, we have this video. Copy. We paste. And gotta immediately mute. Okay, it's already muted. Hey, what the? That's me. I'm streaming right now. Okay, see the part of the lake where he's at right now. He is in this part of the lake, okay? You might notice I have not modeled this part of the lake, but eventually he's gonna look over to that left side. Welcome, Defins. He's gonna look over there, Okay, look, right here. This part of the lake that he's at right now, he's rolling over to it. Okay, he cut the video. He did not do a smooth transition. But okay, so now he's here. He's at this part of the lake right here. And this is what I've modeled. I've used this as reference. You got a little like mountainous area. They do have some trees up there. I need to put some trees in here. But you see it's all like, you know, mountains. A hill. And then you look to the right. No, not that far. He's looking to the left. Okay, this part. Look, okay, see these mountains right here? It slopes downward. Okay, they have this downward sloping thing. There are also trees there. But then I still need to model. Okay, see this part right here, right there. this part right there. I've not yet modeled that. I will have to model the entire area that's going from here down to here. Okay, and then we'll have some leaves. We'll have some sand, and then I'll have to model this part over here that has the beach. And then this part, there's like a little area here. This part has the cave. I'm not gonna model the inside of the cave, but it'll exist. It will exist. Welcome Shima Panic as well. And then I started copying some of these trees. And I feel like these trees may be a bit too detailed compared to the surrounding environment. They have like a lot of shading, which kind of doesn't match. But whatever, it's fine. And then I modeled this stuff. I think this got a lot easier once I stopped trying to make things have complex geometry. Like if you look over here, my issue was that I tried to do too much. Look at this. We got like this weird sloping thing, things that don't angle perfectly. You have this like weird setup right here with all these weird polygons. Whatever the heck this stuff is. And then when I was modeling this part, I'm like, what if I just simplify it? You know, just have everything aligned on a grid. Right here, everything's grid aligned. It was a lot faster to do, especially for these diagonal tiles like this. And then we got this, and then I gotta finish this stuff. But I don't think I'll be doing that on this stream. This is just me showing you my progress. I should also probably fix this. This is cool. It is so cool, right? We have an entire scene that is set up perfectly. And then that's me. That's me. It's me on the lake right there. And turning around. Looking at the waterfall. Fishing, perhaps. I have not modeled the fishing rod, but I will eventually. I will. And then I'll have the thing where I can move around. We can go over there. We can then go over here. And go over there. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff you could do. Whether I will do it, I don't know. Anyway, if you remember last time we had Godot. Let me open up Godot. Godot. Command line console. Open up my example application from last time. So what am I doing today? Good question. I don't know. Let's check this out. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this fellow right here. He is zooming. He is jumping around. We have physics. We've got animations. We've got a jumping animation. It's so clean. Welcome L Phoenix 64. What is that? That is a creature. That is an unknown creature that I've created in Crocodile 3D. What kind of creature it is, we will never know. No one really even knows anything. And that's the beauty of life. Sometimes we have to accept that we don't know things. Looks kind of cute. I think it's a cool looking creature. I do agree. We do have creature right here. Being surrounded by 3 different lights. 4 different lights even. When were there 4 lights? I thought I had 3 lights in here. Ambient lights, I see. Ambient light counts as a light. Welcome Angel Greed. Looks like it would be called a swig. I don't know if that's true. There are 4. That's a reference. I've not watched Star Trek, but I know that is a reference to Star Trek. Like the rotating nanodan totodile. That's also a thing. There it is. This is another creature that I've modeled. Okay, another thing I could do. I could learn blockbench. Now, I've been doing my modeling in Crocodile 3D, which is actually very nice. I think it is very good, especially for modeling scenes. For modeling backgrounds like this. It's a lot of things you can do quite easily. But there's also a program called Blockbench, and this is meant for also low poly 3D modeling. A lot of people use this for like Minecraft stuff. I will not be making Minecraft stuff, but it does seem quite suited for making characters. Now you're like, but Wolfie, surely you can make characters in Crocodile 3D as well. Yes, you can, and I have done that. But you know, there's functionality here that might not exist elsewhere. Maybe I'll use this for like maps, and maybe I'll use this for characters. I don't know. We also have I don't know, a bunch of stuff. You could try it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that this stream. You know, let's do it. Why not? We got nothing else to do. And obviously you gotta install things with Chocolatey. Instead of downloading things manually. You think I'm some kind of fool who will download things from websites? I don't think so. Let's go to Blockbench. Do they have Blockbench on here? There's an update available. I will not be installing it. Blockbench. Do they have it? What is this? Hey, none of this is Blockbench. I guess they don't have Blockbench on here. What is this? That's Rika from Higurashi? Okay, well, I guess I'll install this manually then. Windows. Installer portable. Portable or regular? Let's install the regular one. An 86 megabyte installer. Click on it. Let's install the GPL. This is open source and available for you to use for free. It's installing right now. We're installing a virus as we speak. Do you want to allow public and private networks to access this app? I don't know that I do. I'm not sure I want things to access this. Okay, let's see what this program is. File, new, generic model. File name, what am I gonna name this? What am I gonna model today? What are some ideas for things that could be modeled? Another creature, perhaps? What if we modeled a dog or a cat? A fishing rod? No, it's gotta be... If I'm gonna do a fishing rod, I'm just gonna do it in Crocodile. This would have to be like a character, or like a creature of some kind. 3D modeling character ideas. I'm oblivious and haven't been on my PC in a while. Chocolatey is software downloader for Windows. It is a software downloader, yes. It's not the software downloader. It is one that exists though. Okay, so these are just existing characters. What if we made like, let's make like a low poly cat. Cat. Model identifier, I don't know what that means. Default UV mode, I don't know what that means. Texture size, I guess 16, sure. Okay, so you can move around like this. You can pan and zoom. The UI seems quite big. Is it just because of my default my default UI scale is huge? Or is the program naturally this big? File. Okay, how do I use this program? Maybe I should not. Maybe I should have learned this off stream and then just demonstrated instead of trying to learn this on the fly. Yeah, okay, we make a new. Let's add a cube. Look at this. I keep getting used to the crocodile controls. In crocodile, you hold shift, sorry, you hold space and then you click around. In this one, I guess you just click around. So you notice when I do this is because I'm holding down space, when I don't need to hold down space. Alright, so we got a cube. We have our default cube, you can move it around. The thing about blockbench is also similar to crocodile. It is also oriented toward pixels. So if you notice in, oh look at that, it's even telling you, is that in Blender, when you move things around, it's like moving things around arbitrarily. It's like it might move by like 0.1 meters or whatever. This one, every increment, is snaps. It snaps to pixels. And I think that is quite useful if you're doing low poly modeling, to know exactly how many pixels something is. Now, how do we do this? How would we then model a cat? Well, good question. I don't know. I do not know. Okay, press space. What do we press space? And then we can resize the cube. Are you seeing this? You can resize a cube in many directions. You can, for example, you can add a loop cut. Is that a thing you can do? Knife tool, vertex snap, rotate, resize, move, parent mirror modeling enabled. A circle and triangles for cat ears. A cube that isn't equal on all sides ain't a cube anymore. What if it is though? What if it's equal? What if it's a cube in the 4th dimension? Have you considered this? Is a cube necessarily the same in all dimensions? It could be that in the 2nd and 3rd dimension it's like this, but then in the 4th dimension it's equal to one of the other two. How cat, we might never know. Yeah, hypercubes. Hypercubes. Okay, well, let's look up a tutorial. Blockbench tutorial. Look at this, we got models, we got ideas. Blockbench for beginners. Quick start. Blockbench quick start. Game engine. How to help low poly. Low poly modeling tutorial. It's a video. They explain how to model this 3D looking car. That is a very nice looking car. I do agree that it looks good. So they go here. They choose the name truck. But this will not be a truck. This will in fact be a cat. So they have their cube. And what do they do with this cube? They can select various faces. They create not a cube, a cuboid. Interesting consideration that it has to be a cuboid and not just a cube. Okay, maybe I should delete the cube and add a mesh. Add a cuboid. Okay, they've created, oh look at this, there's your cuboid. Hey, but it's a different color though. Why is their cuboid this color and mine is not this color? Strange. Okay, they can click around. They can then use this tool. Oh, you select object and then you can select face. I see, you select the face. And then you can move, oh, and then you can move. You can move things around. I see, they've selected, you can also select individual vertices. Select the face, you select the vertex, move the vertexes around. Okay, you can click and drag. It seems quite simple. This is how you would do it as well. A cube is a special type of cuboid. Yeah, cube has equal sides in all dimensions. Or 3 dimensions at least, I don't know. Oh, that's a loop cut. I see, that's how you do a loop cut. Okay, well, how am I gonna do this? Well, let's look at this. We got, this is our cat. You can do a loop cut. This will divide this thing in the middle, which is what I want. Let us loop cut this size. How did they do it? Select the orientation and then what? You can also change where it gets cut. You choose a position and then how do you confirm it? For each wheel arch, yes, they're making a car. They've done it. What did they do? How did they do this? And then they click this to do it. Size, do I just click it? Or has it already been done? It has already been done. I thought I had to do it. Okay, and then what if you made a cat bus? I could consider doing such a thing. Okay, and then I think what they're gonna do at some point, they're gonna mirror this thing. Actually, no, they don't. I've watched this tutorial already. They don't actually mirror this, but I think in a lot of 3D modeling software, what they do is, oh, didn't mean to do that. Is that they, what? Hold on, what? Did I already mirror this thing? Is that what my issue is? If I do a loop cut here, if I click the face, selection mode face, and then you do a loop cut here. Yes, I would like to apply the loop cut, please. Click it. Clicked it. Oh, and then it does that. Okay, no, but it was cut twice. Okay, but that's fine. I've cut the cube now, and then if I then you can move it around. But it's mirrored. Why is it mirrored? Did I set the property to be mirrored? Did I choose mirroring somewhere? Oh, I did consider. Okay, I did set it to be mirrored. Okay, and then you delete. Okay, now you can delete this stuff. Okay, and then once you set it back to mirroring, I thought that maybe it would mirror the cube. It does not. How do we do this? Block bench mirror. How do you mirror flip objects? Why doesn't mirror painting work? Is there a way to mirror on axis while modeling? No one knows. No one really even knows how to do this. Mirror painting. What if we look at this video? Okay, so they have this cube. We all know what it's like to have a cube. They've created a golem creature of some kind. And then they want to mirror it. They duplicate it. But why would they duplicate it? Oh, okay, so this is mirror editing. Is there a way for me to mirror this from here? Is that what the thing is? How do I set the settings? Merge, dissolve edges, split mesh, group elements, marker color, texture blank, dissolve edges, loop cut, extrude selection. I don't know. Add group. What if we put this thing in a group? It's a bone. It's a bone. Randomize colors, sort, add, locator, resolve group. How do you model? How do people mirror things? Block bench, mirror, model. Mirror. He said mirror. Yeah, bone. Mirror. Mirror. How do you mirror flip objects? Transform mirror. Transform mirror. Select the object. I've selected the object. How do I deselect the object? I've selected the object. Transform. Properties. Flip. Rotate, scale. I mean, you could flip it. You could copy, paste, and flip it. Is that how you do it? Transform, flip, flip X. But this is not how you do it in other software. Block bench mirror model. I'm sure this is so interesting. You're like, I can't believe I'm learning so much. He's learning on the fly. What is he doing? Flip model block bench. Block bench. character model. What if we just look at this tutorial? How do they then do this? So let's look at this tutorial. Let's do a React stream. Brandon James Greer makes good videos. How does he? He doesn't even mirror it. It just is not even mirrored. Is this not how people do things in this app? They don't start off, they cut the model in half. I feel like in Blender, that's what you would do, right? What does this guy do? They also don't mirror it. Do they not mirror it? Is this for real that they don't mirror it? Head sculpting. I guess they just have a cube in the beginning and then they just turn on the mirror mode that I had earlier, right? Low poly faces. Blockbench. Low poly character. A floating island, perhaps? Anyone out there making a floating island? Out in this world? How rigging works in blockbench. Low poly. Is this even blockbench? This doesn't look like blockbench. This isn't blockbench. None of this is blockbench. This is blockbench. What about this one? They don't mirror. Hey, look at this one. This is by the same guy. This is Brandon James Greer. How to make simple low poly art character. Okay, well, you know, okay. I guess you don't cut models in half. Let's go back. Let's not delete half of this. Okay, we just do it this way. And then, I guess basically what you gotta do is you just gotta... Hey, but now, oh, it is mirrored, okay. So you do this, right? And then, what do you do? Well, you gotta find a model of a cat. A lot of times you gotta use a reference. And if I was someone who knew what they were doing, I would in fact find a reference image of a cat. But I will not do that. I will instead be modeling this entirely from my brain. I will figure this out without any sort of reference. And it's gonna look like the best cat you have ever seen. Maybe not. Maybe it actually won't. So what do I do? Well, you can extend outward slightly more. And then what you gotta do is you gotta add more loop cuts. Here's what you do, okay? Other direction. Set it in the other direction. Set the number of cuts perhaps to be 4, maybe, and then you confirm it. We have confirmed the loop cut, and now we can start moving things around. You can start modeling a cat from the side. So you look at this. Look at this down here. We got a cat. As you all know, a cat, it has to have ears. Okay, everyone knows cats have ears. Not all cats. Many cats, most cats I would say have ears. So this right here, this is the ear, okay? This is exactly what a cat looks like. This is the cat's ear. And then, what else does a cat have? It has a face. And what you can do here, you can do a loop cut here, okay? This cat is going to have, yes, let's confirm this loop cut confirmed, and then you move this out. Nope, that's not that's not what you do. And then you select this. Okay, does this move? Does this then? Okay, that does move. Most cats are earless. They wear cat ears for style. So true. Can you believe the cats are lying to us? They're just making this stuff up as they go. Okay, so we have this. This is the ear, okay? The ear of the cat. And then you have this part right here, the vertex that is in the middle. It goes out. Wait, I should be facing this way, right? Does anyone know? Is blue pointing toward negative? No, it should be pointed this way, right? See, this is what I like about Crocodile, is that they have this crocodile down here. And it tells you which direction is forward. Because like, okay, you're facing the crocodile right here. You look at this and it's like, what does that mean? Is that forward? Is that backward? I don't know. What do they do here? So it's like, it's here. Where is their car facing? It's facing away from the blue arrow. So this is correct then. Blue is pointed toward the back of the model. That's how it works. Okay, then you have this. Okay, this right here, this is a cat. This is in fact the best cat you will ever see in your life. And then you gotta start rounding out the forms. This cat right here. Okay, and then what? And then look at the other parts of the cat. Okay, the cat, perhaps you should start moving this stuff outward. It's the cat's face. Okay, this is a bit too much. I would say I would need maybe some more loop cuts here, but I'm not sure. But okay, this is something. What it is exactly, I'm not sure. And I think one way that people typically do it is that they model the silhouette from the side and then they start doing this stuff. Now, I've started doing this stuff too soon, and I think it may prove to be a mistake, something that I should not have done. But maybe it's actually totally fine, is that this is how life works. You can choose an edge as well. Select this edge to move all the vertices associated with the edge. And then we can add some legs. You know, cats, many of them have legs, not all of them, but I would say many cats do in fact possess legs. And so this cat will be no exception. This cat will in fact also have legs. And what you gotta do here, okay, this is a pro tip for you all. You gotta also add loop cuts, right, to the cat, so that you can extrude. You can then extrude. Let's add a loop cut here. Let's make it go in the other direction, okay, here. And then this one will have two loop cuts like this, and that looks good to me. And then you select this one, and then you start extruding it. No, that's too much. How do you extrude? Is there a way to extrude? Inset selection, extrude selection. Okay, now we're given legs to this cat. This cat now has legs. That's right. A real cat. You all know already. And then we have another such thing. Oh, but you gotta also extrude it. Don't forget. You have to extrude the cat's legs. Now look at this. We have an entire cat. We've completely modeled a cat. Maybe we want to give it. Maybe we'll want to give it wheels instead of having legs like this. What if it had wheels? Should I consider adding wheels? Yeah, well, you know, let's do that. Let's go add some wheels to this cat. So we can still kind of follow this tutorial a little bit. Let's see what they cut out the parts where the wheels go. So what did they did a bunch of loop cuts, right? And then they simply deleted the faces. Yeah, they did this. They did loop cuts, and then they deleted faces. So what do we do here? Well, we do the same thing. You go here, Shift R to do loop cut. I think that looks good, right? That seems good. And then you select the face here, and also this face. How do you select multiple with Shift, and then you press delete. Now it has been deleted, and then they do something where they add the faces back. But first they select the back one as well. They select this one and this one. Oh, you gotta press Shift. Delete it. Okay. And then what? They do the same for the other side, but I didn't need to do that because I have, as a genius, I've already mirrored my movements. Okay, then they start moving these things around such that they are inset slightly. And do the same thing for this side. And by inset, I mean not inset. The other one. Do the same for this one. It goes this way. Oops. It goes. Don't go this way. You gotta select the vertex. Select this vertex right here. This one. And move it. Oh, we also gotta select this one. Oh, right, because I selected. I should be selecting this face. This edge right here. I'm selecting the wrong thing. I have also selected the wrong thing. Okay, that's what you have to do. If you want to survive in this world, this is the kind of stuff you have to do. So that's there. I should probably lower this thing. I probably should have done this before doing this stuff. This is the kind of mistake we all learn. We gotta deal with our mistakes. No, okay. Due to the way this has been set up, it is not working. We did not actually. It's like misaligned. It's not aligned to the pixels. Is there a way to do that? Welcome, Kari Ponko. Welcome, Duck. Wait, did I already greet Duck? No, I didn't. Except just now. I did just now. All right, how do I center this thing? You could maybe use this. What axis is this? The 2.5. 3. Let's put this at 2. That looks good. All right, then once they've done that, you select these, and then what do they do? Wait, hold on. Extrude select. Wait, what did they do? You select this edge. Extrude selection. They've extruded it outward slightly. Then they go back inward. I see. Okay, okay. So let's select. They select the edge. They selected the edge. Right here. Right there. And then you extrude it. Have I selected? Have I not selected? I have now selected. And then now what? And then you extrude selection. Okay, but then you gotta extrude it the other way. That's fine. Actually, you can just do this. Okay, and then what? Now we have an extruded selection. But then unfortunately, this does not line up. I've messed everything up here. Everything is wrong. Can't believe this is so wrong. Let's put this at -4. Let's put this at -3. That's wrong. I'm updating the wrong thing. Let's undo all this. Let's put this at -4. No, that's -5. Let's go to -5. That's what I meant. That's totally what I meant. What is this one at? Is this one at -5? This is -5.3. Why are these things not pixel aligned? Can you believe this, guys? I can't even. Let's put this at -5. Put this one as well at -5. See, if I was in Crocodile 3D, these would be guaranteed pixel aligned. Oh, but then because I extruded this way, it's wrong. It's wrong. You know what? Let's delete this whole thing. I'm gonna start over. I should have not started with this thing. That makes it a bit complicated. We're already 44 minutes into the stream, 45 minutes into the stream. This timer is wrong. This clock is actually 1 minute faster than what is in reality. And I think that's unfortunate. Actually, no, maybe it's fine. Hold on. Here's what we do. We select this face. We delete this face, okay? Go back here. You have to adjust this such that it has the same dimensions as this. Welcome, Ham. Welcome, Hero King. Thank you for the raid. Let me shout you out. One Hero King. You're playing Goddess of Victory, Nikkei. Hope you had a fun time playing that game. Gacha game. Hope if you were doing gacha, I hope you got whatever character it was that you wanted. If you were not doing gacha, then good. You should save your money. If you were in fact doing gacha, then that's good. Welcome to SB Galaxies. We're doing some 3D modeling today. I've never used this program before, so I don't know what I'm doing. -8. This one should be -8. We're modeling some kind of cat. A cat who is also a car. But like, you know, how people refer to cats as cars nowadays. But it was not meant to be like that. It's just a coincidence. A cat bus, perhaps. You already know. Got a lot of good pulls. You were doing gacha. Was it like spending money gacha or in-game currency gacha? Because if it was all free to play, I guess, you know, whatever. Either is fine. Haven't really played gacha in a while. In-game, okay, good. You save your money. Some people, they spend thousands of dollars on this stuff. And I think that's too much. That's way too much. Why would anyone spend thousands of dollars on games? Carby, so true. It's like a car. It's exactly like a car. Alright, so this is here. We've extruded this right here. And then what do they do? How do they then make the other face? I think there is a way to select vertices and then create a face from them. You can just select 2. Select the second one with shift. And then, oh, look at this. Create face or edge. Whoa, this is new tech. This is new technology right here. They've not invented this ever. This has never been a thing. So like these 2. Create face. Yo. It's advanced. Blender would never. I'm sure Blender actually has something. I'm sure Blender has many more advanced utilities. But I haven't used it, so I don't know. Okay, we have these. Got really lucky on the Eva collab. Oh, is there an Evangelion collab? I didn't know that. That's cool. If this is like Blender, you should probably select all 4 edges. What do you mean all 4 edges? Vertices? No, we're connecting the 2 edges. That's just how it works. They've selected 2. I think if you were selecting vertices, then perhaps you select these. No, you could also do that from this. But no, we're selecting the edge. If only Hero gave me his money instead of spending it on Summit. No, he was doing in-game currency. It's fine. It's fine because it's in-game currency. That's how it works. Can we go up? No, what the? No, I'm not done. I'm not done. Oh god. Don't you hate when that happens? I didn't mean to do that. Okay, now you move it up. Now you move it up. Okay. And then, oh, it's not even aligned right. See, I wish if this was Crocodile 3D, I would be able to move things incrementally with my keyboard instead of doing this click and drag stuff. That's why I like Crocodile 3D. Okay, see, look, this is all misaligned. What is this? Why is this extruded like this? That doesn't make any sense. Delete this. Get this guy out of here. Let's try that again. Extrude selection. Go this way. Go up by, you go up by 1. Okay, and then you move that this way. Wait, why is it not? What the? Hold on. Why is there no face? Why is there's nothing here? Why is this not here? Welcome Zoli as well, Tag Barrel. What are you doing? Welcome Kin Sky Unplugged. You were streaming Boktai 2, Solar Blade. How can you play that game on stream? Doesn't that require you to go outside? Are you streaming from outside? Is this face flipped? What's happening here? Why is this wrong? I don't understand. You would never use an emulator, but isn't the entire game based on like getting sunlight, though? Like, how does that work? How would you even emulate sunlight? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense, bro. Through the power of emulation? I thought he said he wasn't emulating. The sun is subjugated by 2 buttons. That's cheating. You're cheating not only the system, but yourself. I can't believe this. Okay, for some reason this worked. I thought it didn't work. In the past, people would patch in the controls. No, can't believe he would do this. I'm so betrayed right now. I thought I could trust him, but I couldn't. Who can you even trust in this world anymore? If not Zoe. Anyway, we're modeling a cat. A cat who is also a car or a bus or something. Zoe would never do that. His sunny disposition is enough to trigger the sensor. So true. So true, guys. So correct. Okay, then you model the rest of the cat. Let's save this. I've saved this. Let's make a documents directory. How do I make a new folder? New folder right here. Blockbench. Cat.bb model. Blaze blue model. Alright, so we have this. Wait, why is this? What? Oh, never mind. For some reason, it's not showing this edge right here. It's less immersive and a lot easier with emulation-controlled sun, but it's perfectly playable. But like, what is? I've never actually. Didn't Kojima work on that game? If I remember correctly, Kojima. He was one of the people. He did that. He made that game. Personally. He personally made that game. Can you believe that? This man went on to make Metal Gear and Death Stranding. Right, thanks for stopping by, Hero King. Hope your day goes well. First game is a stealth game. Classic Kojima moment. He's always working on those stealth games. What is this? Why is this? I moved this vertex within. Do I have duplicated faces? I do. What the heck? Yo, what's happening here? Why are these duplicated? This doesn't make any sense. What? Hey, these are all duplicated. What the? I'm pressing delete, by the way. How did this happen? Haven't finished the third one yet. The second game is more actiony, but puzzles are still puzzles. Haven't played the third one. I wish to finish 3 and Lunar Nights. Well, I hope you have a great time playing that game. Oh wait, there's 2. What the? There's 2 of these? What the? Hold on. How did? Okay, there we go. For some reason, I had 2 of them. They were overlapping. That should not have happened. I don't know why that happened. Okay, this is better now. Okay, then all we gotta do, we gotta select the vertex. Blocktie has the best block puzzles. Even better than everything. Even better than literally every game that exists. And more like Blocktie, so true, so true. They do have blocks, and you do push them. Even more than Void Stranger. Even better than Void Stranger. A game that I've never played. And might never play. What if this went this way? Void Stranger? I thought you played Void Stranger. Who played Void Stranger? Someone has talked about Void... Oh, Slime Molder played Void Stranger. Klonk played Void Stranger. No, Sharko played Void Stranger. Soccer Rocker played Void Stranger. Congo played Void Stranger. A lot of people. And they all love it. They're always talking about it. It's not true. Welcome, Klonk. Do you have that thing where you get notified when people mention you? What's that thing called? What's that program? I don't even know. Chatterino, whatever. How would he know? I got ready. Oh, you were watching Zoli stream. Okay. That's scary. People do have that. I'm like, what? Why would they do that? Why do you want to know every time you're mentioned everywhere? That seems like a bit much. I've also heard good things about Void Stranger. Popular game, that Void Stranger. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in that game. I don't know it. I feel like there's too much. Every time I see someone play it, it's like, okay, we're playing Void Stranger today, part 50. And then I'm like, okay, surely the game can't be that long. And then like a month later, they're still playing it. Like, here's Void Stranger, part 70. And I'm like, wow. That sure is a game. It's a 50-hour game. Yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot of hours. More than I would be willing to play. But who knows? Maybe it's actually totally good. Yeah, it's knowledge-based. Literally knowledge-based. Knowledge-based, more like cringe. So, just kidding. More like knowledge cringed. We have fun here. We have so much fun here, guys. Aren't you having fun right now? Watching me 3D model this strange looking cat. I don't even know. No one even knows what this is. Let's move this around. A cat. No, let's add... Wait, why is there a loop cut here? Oh, it's because of this. I see. Alright, let's add the wheels. Let's add some wheels to this cat. How do they add wheels? Go here. Oh, they have a trunk. The car has the back. Okay, now they add wheels, right? Surely now they add wheels. Wheel right front. Okay, let's add a mesh. Let's add a tube cylinder. What do they add here? They add a folder. They add a folder. A cylinder. A cylinder. Diameter 16. Height 3. 5. 3. Diameter 5. Height 3. Sides 8. Confirm. Confirm. Add this cylinder. We'll add a group. It's going to be called bone. Instead of being called bone, it's going to be called wheel right front. Have a good rest of your evening, Zoe. Go cook some food. You go cook right now. This will be, oh, you gotta add a root object. Classic mistake, not even adding a root object. Root. You put the root, you put this guy in there, you put this guy in there as well. Then you take the cylinder, okay? What you gotta do with your cylinder is you gotta rotate it. You gotta use this strange gizmo. Is there a way you can snap it by holding shift? But for some reason it is not snapping to the right. Maybe you gotta hold it. Okay, before you even start moving it is when you gotta start holding down shift. Alright, so now we got the wheel. This wheel is going to end up right here. Embedded inside there. Okay, we have our wheel. Now what do they do with this wheel? They resize it. They resize the wheel. That seems like a genius idea that I should have considered. You gotta go to the resize tool. And then what, how do you click on this thing? No, you click on, you don't click on this. I want to resize all of them. Scale it up. Center of the resize tool, you can drag from the center. Oh, look at this. It is too big though. Why is it huge? Why did they make it so big? Alright, whatever. It's fine. At the same time, I'm going to drag a rectangle, select all faces, and then rotate. I've done the rotation. Wait, they said what? Select the faces so you rotate the geometry, not the mesh. Geometry and not the mesh? Can I update the... Is there a way to apply or transforms? This is the thing you apply. Oh, there it is. Apply rotation. See, I learned this from videos. They're like, if you ever tried moving something around in Blender, resizing it, and it seems weird, you should apply your transforms. And I have. I remember. This is not even Blender, but I already know. Yeah, Karapanko knows. You do a lot of 3D modeling. I think it's fun. It's cool to learn. Okay, they've extended the duration of the wheel or whatever. What's it called? The width. I don't need to do it. This size is totally fine. They start rotating it. Why do you rotate it? Rotate the tire by 22.5 degrees. I don't think I will. It's already aligned. This is why I'm built different. I don't need to do this. It's already... I didn't even hydrate. Are you seeing this? I didn't even drink water 2 minutes ago. I'm going to drink water right now. I've hydrated. Welcome, Chicken Coop Enjoyer. Thank you for the 32 months. That is a lot of months. That is several tens of months. Okay, what do they do here? What do they do? How do they do this? They select their wheel. Hold Alt to select an entire loop at once. They select the face. They do the face selection. Hold Alt. They have selected the entire face. Click Inset. Okay. Oh, and then you can... And then what? And then you can extrude but backwards. Increase the offset a bit. Again, extrude it. Ooh, yes. Yes. Extrude selection, and then you press space, and then you move it within. Okay, but that's wrong. You gotta... you have to align everything such that it makes sense. You gotta do this. Look at that. We have our wheel now. I realize I used the wrong name for the group. It should be left. True, this is in fact the left. Wheel left foot. But I think because I had mirroring mode, is that it mirrored all of my changes to the second cylinder, is that I should probably disable this and then delete this cylinder. Let's delete that one. This will be called wheel. Oh, and then you gotta adjust the pivot point. How do I adjust? This is the pivot point, isn't it? How do you... If it work correctly with the animations, you need to set up the pivot. Select the pivot tool by pressing P, or select from the toolbar the pivot tool. Oh, and then the pivot tool. You gotta set the pivot to the middle of the wheel. There it is right there. Right, you set it there so that when it rotates, it rotates about the center axis. You have to. And then you duplicate it. You duplicate it and you flip. Oh, see, you notice this? When they duplicated it, it changed the word left to right. Genius. Really makes you think. Right, let's do duplicate, and then transform, flip, X. Oh, look, now it's wheel front right, wheel right front, or whatever. I wonder if I do mirror modeling. If I update this, does it, sorry. Does it then also move the other one? It does. What the? How does it know? How does it even know to do that? Selection mode object. It knows that these things, maybe it based the names on things. It's like, okay, you're updating the left one. The right one is also updated. Genius. How do they come up with this stuff? This thing is smarter than Blender. They've optimized everything. Okay, and then you do the same thing for the back wheel. Okay, they do the same for the back wheel. Let's duplicate this one. And then move it. Wait. Why are there two? No, because it got to disable this one. Okay, you duplicate this. You move it back here. Now you could, I think you can use shift to move smaller increments. Yeah, 0.5. 0.25. So these are a bit close together. Yeah, whatever. Welcome, Alexander Wolfu. What are we making? It's a cat that is also a car. Okay, now we got wheel left back. And then you duplicate this. And you flip it around the x-axis, and then you have wheel right back. There, you put it right there. No, don't nest it. Put it, I guess, okay, whatever. I'll move this here. Let's move this one up there. Okay. We have our wheels. They've all been set. You duplicate it. We need to add the side mirror. That's fine. This is a cat. It doesn't need side mirrors. Is this just for a render, or are you gonna 3D print this? I'm not doing 3D printing. I do not have a 3D printer. I will be perhaps putting this into Godot. If I will show you what I have set up in Godot right now. It is a scene that I've made with a creature. I will replace this creature with my newly created cat car. And it will move around in this 3D scene. Yippee! Give it glasses. Nah, I think it's fine. Side whisker, no, it's fine. Cats don't even need that stuff. Those are totally optional. Here's what I will do though. I will then select this cuboid. Go to mirror modeling mode. And then I will adjust. I will adjust these points. Is there a way to select this point? I would like to select this point. Select this point. Sorry, select this. And then also this. I should have also selected this one. Welcome Alchkar. Also move this one up. That looks good. The cat car should have an exhaust that smoke in the shape of paw prints. Now that seems too advanced for me. I don't know if I'm capable of doing such a thing. You know what we can do? We can make this into a truck. Select these. And then... No, you gotta extrude downward. Hold on, this part should also have been extruded. Select this one. The cat-eared side, the front or the back. This is the front. Oh, what? Okay, no, you gotta extrude. No, what? How do you do this? Do I just have to select all of these? Is that the thing? If I turn off mirroring mode and then I do extrude selection, oh, I did not mean to do that. And then you move it Nope, I've done the wrong thing again. Extrude selection. Move inward. Are you able to a physics affected tail? I don't know how to do physics. That seems also quite advanced for me. But I'm sure hypothetically you could. If you knew how to do this hypothetically, I think you could. But I don't know. Alright, so we got this. We have a place where maybe someone could sit. You could have a driver in here. What if this was simply a cat car and there was like a wheel, a steering wheel in here? Have you considered this? Have we even thought of the possibility of this happening? Okay, you gotta turn back on mirror modeling mode. Have a little inset right here. Right there. Now creature. John creature. No, we should move this vertex. Specifically this vertex. That looks good. Alright, now as far as the cat itself, let's move this. Does that look better? I think that looks slightly better, maybe. No, actually, I think I need to... This cat is a bit... The top is a bit heavy. I should move like this stuff outward. This software has bones, right? It does. It does. Welcome, Marshall. Hey, I thought your name was Marshall Bald. Is that... Did you change that again? I mean, it used to be that, and then it changed to Marshall Bald, and now you're Marshall again. Are you not bald anymore? What's the deal? Okay, you can move this. Let's also move this guy. Still like changing my name, still bald. Okay. Now this looks pretty good. And then you can move this guy. Should I move this guy downward? No, I think this is fine. And then what? And then perhaps what else do they do in this? They add mirrors. They apply, okay, then they do UV texturing. That is one thing that I must consider. Do I want to apply UV texturing to this? Probably. Well, before I do that, let me also perhaps raise the bottom part up slightly so that it's not directly square. Welcome, Saxon Hale. Just learning? Yes, I'm just learning how to use this program. Okay, we can select these. Select this one, and also... Okay, this is one problem I have, is that it gets a bit hard to select things. I like how in Crocodile you can just like select like this. Surely there's a way to do that. I just don't know how to do it. You're not cooking. Well, I don't know. What was he cooking? He wasn't even cooking. Bro was not even cooking. I keep pressing space. I'm so used to the controls of Crocodile. Wait, can I? Is there a way to do a selection using click and drag? Is that a thing? I don't even know. No one even really knows. Okay, select these. Select this one, that one, this one, and this one. And then move it inward. Okay, that looks better. That looks pretty good, actually. And then maybe I should move these ones inward slightly. See, what's like the best way to... How do I select this node? Dislike working with meat. It's so frustrating. The smell is sus. Oh, you gotta get used to it. Probably. I don't know. I've never cooked before, so I don't really know. Oh, that's why I was duplicating things. Because, okay, so like in Crocodile, to deselect things, you do Control D. And I guess in this one, Control D is duplicate. And that was why I accidentally duplicated something earlier. Never, yeah, I've never cooked. I've only ever microwaved or used the toaster oven or whatever. Oh. Is that crazy wealthy lore? I feel like a lot of people haven't cooked. Alright, so we got this. Look at the genius cat car. Main issue is that once it's in your head that the smell is sus, you can also worry yourself into sickness. I don't know. I can't relate. Never even done this before. Okay, so we got that. Let's go to UV texturing. What is this cat even gonna look like? How do they do it? Then you generate the UV map. You select your entire object. You select all. How did they select with the middle click? How did they do that? How do you click and drag? When I click and drag, it doesn't do a highlight thing. See, how did they do that? They have this. I have that. I have that selected. I have this selected. Shift? Is it shift? Is it... Shift is not shift. Is not alt. Is not... It's control. Oh, you can't... Okay, I see. So you can select vertices with control. Oh, I see. You can use control. Okay, that's good to know. It's good to know. So you can do control, select everything, and then what? And then you add a texture. You click this button here. Texture or texture group? I guess this is an older version of the program that doesn't have this texture group button. I guess I'll just do this. Name texture. Truck. This will be cat. Texture template, pixel density, color, rearrange UV, box UV, power of 2 sides, padding. Let's add some padding. It's already enabled. Disable UV mirroring. Preserve UVs for each side. Okay, so if we want this to be an asymmetrical cat, we can disable UV mirroring. I don't know if I want to. Let's have this be mirrored. And then what? And then we click confirm. Oh look, it laid out all of our UVs for us. Amazing. Now we have colors and everything. What about these wheels? What's the deal with these wheels? Why are these transparent? Panning island angle threshold. Combine islands. Now they have their UV map. But why is mine like this? Why is it like that? I don't know. Where is the wheel on this thing? The wheel, is it... What is this thing? What is that right there? Welcome, Big Ham. Big Ham knows 3D modeling. Zoe said, blood is blood, which is unfortunately sour. I also know what ground meat tends to smell like. Even other vacuum-packed ground meat tends to smell more hearty and never sour. I don't know. So do I. So true, I do know. Look at this. You're seeing this. How does he do it? I don't know this program, though. I'm using blockbench right now. Welcome, Catpots. Why do VTubers only eat paint, chip, and lie? Do they? Is that a thing that they do? Are you sure about that? Alright, what are they doing here? They click. You see the left side of the truck is one UV island, but if, for example, you wanted the window selection to be mapped differently, select the seam tool, Select the edge that separates the window. Default, each edge connects to neighboring faces. If you select divide, it'll force the template generate. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Oh, I see. If you want the UVs to be connected this way, so that your textures, when you draw on them, they go to the other one. I thought I enabled UV mirroring. These sides of the cars, I thought they would be the same from different. I don't know. When is the cooking challenge? Never. Why would I do that? Okay, so they make the truck. They add padding. They confirm. One thing we should adjust before painting is the right side. You can see the border on one side is smaller than on the other side. What does that mean? Oh, I see. There's like, they're adjusting the UV coordinates such that, oh, what the heck is this? This seems useful. Let's tell you the direction. View mode, UV preview. Whoa. Yeah, it's pointed, okay. That's cool. UV preview, this will display your texture as if it was a checkerboard pattern. Select the UV point on other edges, repeat the adjustment. Do the same for the other side. You don't need to do it on the left side since it's already aligned. Okay, I'm gonna pretend I understood why he did that. Go to view mode, textured. Oh man, look at this. Why is the question is why is my wheel like this? How do they start painting? Mirror painting. How do I go? Mesh, UV. Where do they go? They go to the painting. They click the paintbrush. Where is the paintbrush? I'd like to edit. What? Wait. They go here. Start painting the model. Oh, there's a paint. I see. It's over here. And then what? And then and then you can just draw. Oh, whoa, look at this. All right. So what is this cat gonna be? What color is this cat? Obviously it's got to be the classic Wolfie red color, as we all know, is a shade of red that exists. Now what is that shade of red exactly? Well, you find out. Twitch, not Twitch, where's my model? I pinned my model reference to my Twitter, specifically so that I can check it. This one right here, copy. Paste it. Then we do the psychotic thing where we inspect element instead of using a color picker. We add a color white, and then you click on this, and then you go choose this. Okay, so now we have this. I would like for this to be RGB. How do I do that in Firefox? You click. How do you do that? Does anyone know Firefox? I'd like for this to be red. What if I just click on red and then I choose my color E27? Why is it not copy color? That's right, the browser. RGB. What? Where's the, how do I set the color code? How do I make this display the color code? It showed it when I was selecting the color. E27, hold on. Firefox color picker hex. How do you get colors to be hexadecimal? See, in Chrome, they have a way where you can just change the display type. This one, I don't know. Info? Nope, that is not how you do it. I don't know. Is it one of these? Alright. Alright, let's just remember E27171. E27. Just the RGB, but how I would need to convert E27127. I probably remembered that wrong. That is definitely wrong. Welcome Newfic as well. E27171. Okay. Let me take the paint bucket and start painting everything. This is how you do UV texturing, obviously. This is how all the pros do it. I guess you could also do it on... Oh, you could just do that. You could simply just do that. That would be so much easier. Okay, then you start drawing the eyes. Now, there's one thing you gotta know about me is that when I choose colors for outlines, I always use 22222. Why is that specifically? I don't know. Is a blockbench a Minecraft modeling tool? It's not specific to Minecraft, but I think many people do use it for Minecraft. You can use it for generic low poly modeling as well, which is what I'm doing right now. Okay, I would like to align these UVs slightly better. I would like for them to not be... Whoa, what is the... Do you see that? Why is... Wait, what? Why does that change the thing? Does blockbench auto UV your shapes? I only used it recently for a Minecraft server. Is it auto UV? Yes. I think when you generate the UVs, it does this stuff. It lays it out for you, and then it fills it with a default color. No, a random color for every segment. And then it does this. Okay, what did I do? I wanted to add, right, the eyes. I want to adjust my UVs so that they're not like this. So that it's not like slanted up like this. How do I do that? Go into my the default. Do I go to the edit mode, and then UV display. How do I manually? Okay, I can do this. Is there a way for me to zoom in? It's control. Control. You can zoom in with control. And then how do I pan? How do I pan around in this view? Welcome CL. Here's what you do. You gotta then move this vertex. How do what? How do I have it not snap? Okay, you press shift, I guess, to have it not snap. But then it didn't save. Why did it not save? That does not work. There. That's good. Okay, but that's not good because then this one is not aligned in such a way that is satisfying to me. Maybe this needs to go down. Oh, they're all like overlapping. What is this? Maybe, whatever. Maybe this is fine. Maybe this is good enough. It doesn't need to be exactly pixel aligned. But it would be nice if it was. It would be nice. What if I move this one? That's too much. What if I move this down? Alright, that looks slightly better. I think that looks fine, actually. Alright, it's a PNG. Why is it saving the PNG? I want to save the other thing. I want to save the model. Save project. Okay, so we have this. I guess the wheels could be a different color. Wheels should probably be like dark. that painted the entire thing. How do I have it just paint the face? Not the entire thing. Is it because they're all connected? Is that what it is? Okay, so it appears that the wheel is up here. If I were to paint this, how do I paint this? I paint this guy. And then maybe the inside should be like slightly lighter. If I use the paintbrush tool for this. No, but they're all, why are they all in the same, they're all in the same area? Oh man. I edit this and go to edit. You click on, what do? You click on the face. Okay, you click on the face and then it highlights where it is on the UV. Now this seems very messy. I don't know what happened here. Oh, is it because this is technically its own separate object? But for some reason, it's on the same. It's on the same. Did I not like auto lay out the wheel specifically? How do I do that? Do I need to make a separate texture for the wheels? How did they do it? Did they do it this way? No, they have their thing there, but why is my thing not there? What did I do wrong? What did I do to deserve this? Start painting there. Their wheel has its own texture. No, does it have its own texture? It doesn't have its own texture. It's right there. Why is my thing right here? Alright, whatever. I guess the entire wheel is going to be black. It's fine. Okay, so we have this. They do some animations, right? At some point they make this wheel spin. I think. No, they don't. They don't make the wheel spin. You're telling me this car is not even moving? Wait, what? Do you see that? How did they did not explain how they did that. Those wheels are spinning, but they're not spinning here. I can't believe they wouldn't teach me how to do this. Unbelievable, guys. Anyway, we have this cat, alright? This cat is here. Save the project. Export this guy. Now I want to do animations. I want to do animate. Animate, okay. And then you have blockbench animation. Animate. How to record spinning pixelated GIFs. Blockbench animation. Welcome, Hamplo. What? Blockbench. Okay, maybe they don't have it on the official channel. Blockbench animation. Modeling and animation. Welcome, Nabunon. Animation. Minecraft style guide. Blockbench animation. Bedrock model. No, just give me like regular animation. What is this? Learn how to animate in Blockbench. Yo, that's Luffy. That's Luffy right there. Did I welcome Alchikar? You were here, right? I don't remember. Okay, they got animations. How do you make animations? Keyframe animation. In-betweens. You can use Molang expressions to animate. What does that mean? Add keyframes. Animates, like to add animation. Okay. Animation, move loop. Move loop. Now move, this will have the wheels spinning. Loop mode, I guess it'd just be just loop mode, loop. Okay, we have an animation. I would like to rotate, oh, and then you could rotate this. Okay, rotation. You start off unrotated, and then you go to here, and then I would like to add a keyframe such that it is rotated. How do I do that? Add this. Okay, we go back here, we add a keyframe here. We then go to here, and then you rotate it. Question, is there a way to have it rotate 100, have it rotate entirely one rotation? How do I do that? Rotation, keyframe rotation around the x-axis. That is the wrong axis. Why is it centered there? Did I set my center point of the wheel to be wrong? What have I done? Why is it there? Hold on, we go into you go into object selection. No, the center is there. The center appears to be in the right place. Also, I realize the entire cat is floating above the ground. So to fix that, you gotta select everything and then move it downward. But now it's clipping through the ground. And I don't want that. I do not want it to be clipping through the ground. How do I make it not do that? Pivot point is there. Position -3. What if that was 0? No, that is the wrong thing. Position. Right, they told me I can use shift, I can use control to move down at smaller increments. 0.5, that looks correct. That looks right to me. That seems good. Why is it trying to save the texture? Does it not save the texture with the model? 359. I could have it spin at 359. Alright, so we have this wheel. For some reason the wheel is spinning around the center. I don't want that. I don't want it to spin around the center. I want it to spin around its own axis of rotation. Up to where it says local. Oh, parent. Rotation space. If I click on local, should be right. Local. Why is it there? Why is it there? What if I choose this one? Why is this one here? Is it because it's inside a folder? Oh, is the folder maybe not centered in such a way that makes sense? Let's go back to edit. Let's go click on this. The pivot is there though. Pivot tool. Oh, it's not there. What the? Why would they do that? Why would they make the pivot of the group not the same as the pivot of the things within? Okay, so this is the pivot. This right here, it will pivot about this point. Is there a way to set the pivot to be the same as child? Pivot tool. I don't know. Turns out I don't know. Okay, well, we'll just do this manually. Okay, it says not center. You can center it by doing this. Okay, so that's there. Center it. Now, when you have wheels, do you want it to be centered? I guess it should pivot around here, right? I guess it doesn't matter because we're not like rotating it like this way. No, it should rotate about the center, like the actual center. I think. I don't know. What is the actual center of this? Is that the center? That's not even the center. Is this the center? That appears to be the center. Okay. Now, did that also apply to this? It did. It did apply to this. Okay. And then this one as well. This one's here. You update this one. Okay, but this one is not there. So we simply have to update it such that it is there. Okay, and then go back this way. And now it should be good. I think it should be good. Let's go back to animate. Why is it saving the PNG? Let's just save this cat PNG. Okay, so now it should rotate. Okay, that looks good. So we have the wheel. We rotate it 359 degrees. What does that look like? Yo, that is going so fast. Let's deselect. Can I deselect this? I would like to deselect. How do you deselect everything? Okay, it's going backwards though. Is it going backwards? No, it's forwards. Is it going forward? Yeah, it's spinning this way. Okay, but to do that, let's set this to 1 second. That looks good. I'll take 10 of this game. So true. Now, did it also apply to this one? Because I do have... It doesn't. It did not apply to this one. I thought I had the symmetry mode or whatever, but it doesn't. What if I just copy this? Can I just copy these two? Copy, and then I paste them onto here. Oops. Delete this one. Go back here. Oh, you can. You can just do that. Okay, you do the same thing here for this one. And then the same thing for the last wheel. Now, I'm sure there probably is some way to like do this correctly. I don't know what it is. I'm just gonna do it like this for now. There's probably some way to have them have linked animations. Oh, yo. It is going. It is going. Alright, so let's save this. We have saved this. We have our move loop. Let's add an animation that's just idle. An idle animation. Sorry, it's just animation. Idle. Loop. Confirm. Now idle. Should idle have idle? Maybe it should go like up and down a little bit. Let's get like this part of the car. Let us add a position rotation to the root. No, not the root. It should be applied to the this cuboid. I guess this needs to be in a group. You have to apply an animation or apply a folder to it. Cuboid, put that in there. This one will be the base. The body, that's what it's called. The body. Body of the car. Okay, now we can animate the body. You give it a position keyframe. Starts off there. You go to 0.5 seconds. You add another keyframe. And then have it like go down slightly. Or up. Should go down by like 0.4. And you copy this one from here, you go to 1 second, and you paste. And now you play the animation. Is there a way to have this be smooth instead of linear? There is. Smooth. And then this one as well. Also smooth. And this one as well, also smooth. Oh, look at that. Okay, and then the move loop. And I feel like the car should also have this. You should also have these copied to the move loop. Now maybe when it's here, it should be like a bit more aggressive. Let's go to position. Paste it. We select this one. Instead of going down there, can go down slightly more even. Okay, but hold on. What is this? Oh, because I chose this one. I should be editing the middle one. Why is it jumping? Am I editing the wrong one? I've clicked this. Okay, I have to double click it. Welcome, Michael. Okay, you can have it go down like this, like here. And then okay, that seems fine. Seems quite good. Did I start stream late today? No, I didn't. What would make why would you think that? Is there daylight savings happening somewhere? Okay, that looks good. I think the cat should have a mouth. Why did I draw the mouth? Let's go back to paint mode. This is 48, but it says stream has been going for 1:46. What? Oh, you mean like a minute or two late. Yes, I think I started my stream 1 minute late. Possibly. This guy, 1 minute late. I thought you meant like an hour late. Okay, we got the cat right here. That looks good. That's a good looking cat right there. Okay, so that's there. And then maybe I should add some shading. Some manual shading. Nah, that's fine. I don't need it. Okay, so we have our animations. We have our move loop. We have our idle. Also call this idle loop. And then if I were to export this, export GLTF model, encoding, and sure, let's have it this way, model export scale, embed textures, export animations, let's do that. And go to our good old, what's that called? Godot. Godot. Example. cat.gltf. Okay, so now instead of having this creature, we have a cat. Cat. Why is cat.png there? Let's look at this guy. Why are there, wait, what are these textures? What is this? Why is that there? Shadows, the wheels. Let's look at the animations. Oh, it works. And then the move one. Yo. I mean, it's clipping. It's clipping, but that's fine. That's probably totally fine. All right, so let's take the cat.gltf. Let us add that. Let's instantiate new inherited scene. That's what it is. Rename this one to cat. Go back to our main scene. And then where is that cat that I just had? Is it there? What is this? Was it? Wait, where was it? Let's go back. Undo. Can I undo? Did I not add it? Cat.gltf. New inherited scene. Inherited scene. Oh, I need to save it. Welcome, delicious smile. Don't save. And go here. You save it. I see. No, we don't need it. We don't need inherited scene. I know some people say to do it that way. But I will simply just add the GLTF itself. I guess the reason why you want to do that is that you can then just replace this thing with that guy. So maybe I should do that. Welcome, Crazy Kitty. Okay, let's add new inherited scene. Let's save this one. Let's make a new folder of models. And call this one cat.tscn. And then, yes, it is godot. It's godot models. We have models. We put this guy right here. Okay, and then have him there. Rename. Can I rename this? How do I rename? Probably F2. Cat. Just name this character. You know, it might not always be a cat. Is there a way for me to move all of these things over? Oh, what did I just do? Disabled scene unique name. What is this one? This is open in editor. Let's copy all this stuff. Let's attach a script to our character. Character. It's not character. It's character model. Let's just, I don't know. Just call it cat. Cat.gd. Paste this one there. Okay, so what animations do we have? We have move and idle. We do not have jump. For now, I'm just gonna have jump play the idle animation. Okay. And then I also want to how do I add this percent thing? Access as unique name. That's what it is. Okay, then you go to your character body script, and instead of nanodial, it should be character. Right, we got character there, and then we save it, and then I guess we get rid. Can we just hide? We just hide this guy, and then what? Why is it brown? Why are we backwards? Is this cat facing the wrong direction? Why is it so small? Oh, it's because this thing is unlit. Sorry, this thing is lit. It's lit, fam. Is that the creature was unlit. Our background is unlit. We need to export this. Is there a way to set the material property to be unlit? UV textures, object, settings, preferences, material. Can I go to like material settings, properties, render sizes? Blockbench export unlit. Whoops, lunit, unlit. Yeah, that's the One Piece guy. No results contain, very few results contain unlit. It's always lit. Can't even be unlit. How to set an entity to unlit? It's not even the same program. Formats unlit. Can I search unlit? preview and the final render software choice unlit. Cannot export as unlit. I would love to export as unlit. Tools, view, transform, set properties, file, save preferences, settings. These are not settings for the model, it's settings that are global. Don't know. All right, well, surely if you were to import this from here, there's gotta be a way to set the material properties. It's also facing the wrong way. I would like to flip the direction of this cat. Also, wait, I should re-export this and have it be a different scale. Model export scale. What does that mean? Is that it's taller? What if it was like 32? Does that make it twice as big? Maybe let's make it like 48. And then you go back here, and then try running it. This should be larger. It's smaller. Okay. It turns out the value should be smaller. Welcome, Maria. Export model. Okay, so instead of 48, by default it was 16. Let's make this 8. It should be twice as big. There it is. It is it's facing the wrong way. It's also lit the wrong way. How do we change this? How do I set the lighting? Node, animation player, meshes, materials, material 0. Meshes. Export mesh. Shadow meshes. Shadow meshes. I don't know. Simply lack the understanding of how this works for some reason. Now this says north. Is that north? Is this facing the wrong way? Welcome, Yurga. Should be flipping this entire guy. Okay, control, and then what? And then flip, and I rotate 180 degrees. Okay, but then it should also... Oh, but the wheels didn't get rotated. Why did the wheels not get rotated? Oh, the wheels got rotated. I should rotate the root. That's what it is. Rotate the root this way. Oh, that's the wrong way. Okay, got 180. Let's save that. Let's export it again. And then you try it. Now the cat should be facing the right way. Yep, that is correct. It is in fact facing the correct way. Yippee! All right, but then we need the lighting. I gotta go check out the lighting. Material is wall. Blockbench material settings. Blockbench material unlit. How to import 3D models to Godot without read-only. Materials use external. To get it to work without changing material, you would have to use an unlit material compatible with GLTF standard and blockbench. What does that mean? Unlit. You'd have to use an unlit material. But how? Never use 10 materials. Alright, I'm gonna drink water. It is time to hydrate. Alright, I've hydrated. How do I make this cat unlit? Settings, UV, mesh. We go to mesh. No, apply tools, toolbox. Export model. Export groups. They don't have a setting for this. I thought they would have a way to set the thing. Go into the character. What the? It's centered. It's in the middle now. Undo that. Can I undo that? What? How did what? Can I undo? How do I undo? Why is the cat now floating? The cat is now in the sky. Like, I didn't want to do that. Oh, is it because I'm editing the thing? Can I like go here instead? Okay, but now the cat is just there. The cat is just there. How do I undo? I'm pressing Ctrl Z. It's not undoing. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it's actually totally fine. I should just move the cat manually. Just move the character body 3D like this. Okay, but let's see. Let's go to the cat scene. Let us see if we can set the materials to be different. What if we go here? We go to body, cuboid, mesh. The mesh blend shape, surface, material 0, resource, illumination. Hold on. Godot, unlit shader. Spatial shaders are using for shading 3D objects. Built-in, global built-in, unlit, GLTF. Unlit shaded materials and ignored on whatever this is. GLTF Blender tutorial. Wish I could help, but I have no idea. Michael, why don't you know this? You should know this. You should immediately be like, oh, of course, obviously, you exported the material in such a way that the material setting was not even correct. Clearly. Materials disable. See, when I exported this in Crocodile 3D, it was so simple. They just have a way to just... There's just a checkbox right here, just unlit. You go to blockbench, there's no such thing. There's no settings. There are no export settings, just a name, a scale, textures. If I was working in Game Maker, I would have been... Does Game Maker have 3D support? I thought Game Maker was just 2D games. I had no idea. It does. I didn't know that. I used to use GameMaker a long time ago. So long ago. It's been so long. I made a Mario platformer from copy-pasted code. It was when I was like 13 years old. It was a long time ago. The question is, how do I set this? Bake animation into model, retarget animations, flip animation, save model, preferences, theme, plugins. Used to use GameMaker a long time ago, but it was like the only engine I knew of when I wanted to make games. Yeah, it was like one of the first ones. Back in the day, there was like nothing else. It was like GameMaker, they had RPG Maker. And then what? That was pretty much it. They had Flash. That was cool. Flash was a thing. I don't know what to do here. Godot unlit texture. Material. Oh, wait. Material shading. Can I like unset this? Can I like go into the cat.dltf and then meshes, light baking, static, disabled? No, that's not a thing. Animation. Got animation, import path, gltf, materials. Material 0. Use external. Material. How do you set the material settings? Material 0. Material 0. Actions. Wait, then what's the difference between this one? If I look at the materials for this guy, got text. Look at this. This material. It should be within. Well, also, welcome Tattlebag. Should be within your Godot material properties. If it's anything like Unity, not your blockbench, and export material properties. But like this one, this has no properties, and yet this one is unlit. Like this GLTF file was unlit. Just the way it was exported. But if I go to, I guess I can't like edit it in here. I can't see that this is exported as unlit. Let's see your Godot material properties. So if I click this one is the material. We have the mesh that is selected. We have material 0. We have shading. I can't edit this. Oh, is it the albedo texture? We have texture, color, metallic, roughness, emission, shadows. I don't know. Godot unlit textures. How to make a material that is unaffected by light. Find unshaded in spatial material. You can add the render mode, ambient light disabled in a shader material. That seems very complicated. Spatial shaders. Render mode. One way to be set it to be unshaded and only relying on albedo textures. But how do I disable the shade? Shading mode per pixel, but I can't change that. Why can't I change that? Hold on, if I check this guy. Materials, texture, texture 1, meshes, default mesh, texture 1, scene, default mesh, texture 1, You can't even see the properties of this texture. It doesn't even make sense. And this guy here, this cat right here. We got the root scale, we got the skeleton. Light baking disabled, that's not even anything. Create shadow, what is that? Create shadow meshes, create shadow meshes. Use name skins, import script path. Meshes. Makes no sense. What is this? What is this? What is this arrow? Look at this creature. We just don't know. Simply just don't know. Hold on. What if I go here? If I were to go here, and then is there a way to like is there a way to go surface material, standard material? I would like to disable the shading, but I can't. Godot, edit shading for imported GLTF. How to edit materials on an imported 3D? I would love to know. Figured out the workflow myself. You can apply materials to meshes just fine, but they require using the material override in their properties since there is a bug. That is in 2022. Export GLTF of all meshes. Use GLB instead of embedded since Godot 4 has a bug. Make sure materials are set as placeholder. The models exported without materials, but will have the appropriate slots to insert them in Godot. Import the GLTF to Godot. Import textures separately. Right-click your mesh file in File Browser, create new inherited scene, apply materials to each individual mesh under Material Override. Okay. So let's see. We have our cat. We have this cat. What if instead of if we go to our settings and we go to the properties of this cat and okay, default is to extract textures, which is I guess what happened here with cat0.png. Okay, but then what? Move this guy into here. Oh, but I moved that into models. That is what I expected to do. Okay, this is in there. And then we have our cat.gltf. I would like to override the material. Use external, enable on path, choose the models, choose the PNG. It doesn't have a PNG. Why does it not have the PNG? Meshes. Path. This is not a PNG. What? What do you even do? What am I even supposed to do? Export with all the individual meshes. Use GLB instead of embedded. So don't embed. GLB. Don't embed. Don't embed. Confirm. Models. cat.gltf. Save. Yes. It is now not embedded. Okay, so now we have the cat that does not have its textures. Okay, that's good, maybe. I think that's good, possibly. And then we go into the cat scene. And then we choose the resource. Wait, why is this object there? Why is this not in a layer? Wheel left front, wheel left back, front to back. Why is there a wheel left front too? What is this? What the heck? Do I have multiple things? No. They're all in here. Something strange happened. Okay, well, we have this. And then we have the mesh. We have in the mesh itself, we have the skin. That's a skeleton. That's a different thing. We have a mesh. Okay, the mesh, shadow mesh, surface, material 0, type standard material 3. Okay, and then can I drag the cat0.png? Nope, this object is, what do I do here? Go back to the cat materials. I thought it had no materials. Why does it have a default material? Cat.tscn. We go to cuboid material. How do I choose the material? This is too much. This is too complicated. Resource. Resource. Path. Models. cat.gltf array. What? Export. What if I drag this here? What if I drag this to here? What? Godot attach PNG to model. What do they got here? How to load a PNG onto the texture slots of a material, such as the albedo. Alright, where's the albedo? 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 The material. The material here. This one. This color. Texture. Texture. Cat.png. Put that there. It's not there. Color. Can't even change the color. Why is that? Nothing complicated. You put the PNG into the folder, load it, choose it as the material's texture in the inspector menu. But I can't choose it. Select the mesh instance node. Open this material, find the albedo section. Godot. Albedo not editable. Texture. How do I change the texture? No, I want to do it not in code. I didn't want it to be part of the model. I don't get it. I don't understand. Not understanding why imported scenes can't be modified. Godot doesn't let you edit imported resources. The loop checkbox is a property of the animation. It's read only. You can tell the importer to import something no one else has mentioned. You can clear inheritance or make local and save the scene. You will edit all the properties, but then they won't be updated if you re-import a modified version of the asset. Okay. But then what? But what if I want it to just, I don't know, be able to re-import with animation files, separate out? Blend file, import tab, limit playback, re-import. Godot set on lit texture. What if I do that in an import script? Unshaded, spatial material, ambient. What if I just add lights to the scene? Maybe that's what the issue. Wait, resource file not found. Res cat model cat.png expected type index 0 cannot be loaded as a buffer of mime type. You can't even see it. This cat is not even seeable. Alright, let's export with the embedded textures. Go back here. I guess we will just add light to the scene. How do we do that? Godot add a sun. Add global illumination. Add environment to scene. Add sun to scene. Add sun to scene. Click 3 vertical dots. Example. Click 3 vertical dots. Sun direction. Add sun to scene. Okay, but I would like to not have to do that. Also, the sun appears to be... Oh, there's shadow from this thing. I don't know. This looks quite this looks quite strange. But the wheels are moving now. How do we adjust the sun? Directional light 3D. I see the light is pointed there. Directional light 3D. Let's move that upward. And then we play it. Okay, let's also add like another light. Let's add ambient light. They don't have light. There's a regular light. Omni light? Is it omni light? Such as light bulb or candle. Spotlight. Directional light. They don't have ambient light. Godot. Ambient light. Ambient light is set in environment properties. Where is that? World environment is a node. The world environment? World environment. Add environment to scene. Sky color, ground color, sky energy. I've added the world environment. Oh, look at it. It looks so much brighter now. Is that what I wanted though? What does it look like without that? I see. You do need to add it. You don't need to add it, but you could. Sky color, let's make that like this. Ground color, make that white. Oh, that's too bright. Make that like this maybe. Ooh. Look at this. It's going. Did it make your ground... Did I make my ground text ground? I can't read. Ground their texture in blockbench. It'll look better cohesive if the scene is unlit. It was made in Crocodile 3D. Welcome Ride and Bareback. Yeah, the issue is that like the car slash cat is lit, but then the background is unlit. I could export the background as unlit, but it would look quite strange. Okay, let's export scene. Let's have it be lit. Export that to, I think I call it islands. Yeah, islands. And then if I go back, oh, that looks so strange. It doesn't look like web fishing at all. Look at these weird lighting effects. That's weird. That is quite strange. I don't know, maybe it's fine. It just doesn't look like web fishing anymore. Now, let's go back here. Let's export it as unlit. It's lit, fam. It is lit, fam. Yeah. I don't know. Well, whatever. I tried. Whee! The cat has fallen. It is dead now. It is now dead. Okay, well, I guess that's fine. Let's export the other scene. This one. Export scene. Export all of this. I had collision. I did not rename it so that there's collision. So we have, let's see. It's not island, it's a land. Land. So rename that land-col. Land with collision. Export scene. Let's see what it looks like when it's lit. When it's lit, fam. You know, let's also make the water collidable. Why not? Export scene, export islands. Do I have lights? In this scene, no. In this scene, yes. Oh, look at it, looks exactly like Tunic. It doesn't look exactly like Tunic. It seems too lit though. It's too lit. It's too lit, fam. This looks kind of nice actually. Not exactly the aesthetic I'm going for, but it doesn't look awful. Okay, I gotta fix the way these things are tilted. Can go up here. We got this mountainous region. Dynamic shadow. They got shadows going on. Got this mountain range right here. Oh yeah, look at that. You can go through the loop. Yippee! And then you got the boat. That's me on the boat. Right there, the boat has no collision. Look at that. It also has, the billboarding doesn't work. Because it was not exported nicely. Also, the cooler's not open. I thought I had it so that the cooler was open. It's open here, but it's not open when it's in the export. Well, maybe that's fine. This looks cool though. Look at this. It's like the lake is made of ice. It's winter time. Oh, he did a 360 though. That's me. Now Wolfie is in the car. It's moving around. The trees have no collision as well. It's actually totally fine. All right. Well, we did something today. We made a 3D model of a car / cat. Welcome solely. This is so real, right? It's literally real. It's as if this cat car existed in real life. And I've made it. It's real. Very cool. Very nice looking scene. We can also adjust the lighting. Let's set the directional light. What are the properties of this light? Really makes you feel like a cat car. Welcome, Xtag. Light. Set the light. Oh, you can set the light color. You could make. Ooh. You could make it like. I don't know, like yellow or something. You could make it bright. You can make it so bright. Welcome, Nano Dan. Suns. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Sunset. You can make it like reddish. Slightly red. And then it's being blocked. Okay, it's like this. You can make it like this. Sky mode. Light only. Sky only. What does that mean? Light and sky. Made a lot of progress. You could maybe say that. Possibly. Shadows enabled on. No shadows. Turn on no shadows. Editor. Editor only on. No. Okay, what if we update the world environment? What settings do they have on this? World environment. I don't know what this means. What does this mean? Sky. Sky material. Sky. Top color, horizon color. That is a lot of settings that I don't understand. Sun. Angle. Welcome, good cat. The angle of the sun. Yo, look at this. You can adjust the angle of the sun. Resource. I don't know. Sky material. Sky material. Sure. I don't know. What does this look like? Wow, it is sunset. Look at that sunset. It's so red. What about the sun? Debil? What does he mean by that? Debil. Devil. The sun devil. The devil card from Balatro. Am I right, guys? Balatro gamers? The sun card. Yippee. He's dead. Cat car is dead now. Alright, I'd like to undo my changes to the lighting. The previous lighting was fine. Actually, no. Actually, looking at this kind of looks nicer. This one, it's a bit too... It's a bit too much. Alright, well, let's try exporting it as unlit. Export scene unlit. It's not even lit, fam. It looks so much more retro. Look at this. This is how your grandparents remember this game. It was all pixelated like this. You can drive around. You can go through here if you wanted. I should also add a jumping animation. That is a thing I could do. Go to animate. Add a new animation right here. Call that jump. Jump. Play once. Sure. Super Kitty Kart 3D. It is. That's exactly what it is. Okay, so when you're jumping, you want to add a rotation. Let's add a rotation node. And then at 0.25 seconds, We have another node. This one, it's going to be rotated upward. And then that's all it is. That's all you need. And then you export it again. Imagine it delivering food. We don't even know what this guy is doing. Export cat.gltf. Alright, then we go back here. We see that we now have an animation. It should be here. We have the jump animation. Yes, that is exactly how you jump. And then we go back into our character body. No, you go back to this one. And jump. Change that to jump. And then you save it. And then you run it. Oh, it's jumping. That is exactly how a car should jump, by tilting upward slightly. It is a bit slow though. Can I adjust the timing on this so it's faster? Let's export it again. Add squash and stretch. Now that's too complicated, but I could do it. I could consider doing it. You could add scale, right? That's how you would do it. You go to scale. You add a frame here, and then you go here. You make it squished slightly, and then you return it to the regular. Okay, and then you go back here. And then how do you squash and stretch? You gotta go downward and out. If you play this animation, that is a bit too extreme, but let's see how that looks. Maybe it's actually fine. Maybe it's actually perfectly good. Let's try it. It looks fine. Does it look fine? I don't know. It's barely noticeable. No, okay, it's noticeable if you look at it from this angle. Actually, it looks fine. It looks pretty decent. Actually, it does look good. We should add a landing animation as well. Landing animation. Landing. Yeah, landing squash. Okay, so when you land, you have to you start off with the default scale, and then you go here. You have another. This is when you're squashed. Then you have one where you're back to normal. Now you update this one, and obviously you do the same thing. Maybe it's even more. Maybe it's like this. That is really fast. That is probably fine. We can make it, instead of linear, make it smooth. This is like video editing. It's like everything. It is animation. Smooth. That looks fine. Okay, let's go to our jump. Yeah, take notes. Write this down, everyone. Make this one smooth. Smooth out all of your, oh, look at that. All the animations. Smooth. Oh, notice how the icon changes to circular. It's smooth instead of rough. Okay. So we have this. Let's export this. Okay, and then what? Then we have one for landed. Landed. Did I call it landing? I call that landing. What if he's squishing around like this? I was also considering this. I think that would make it good and dynamic. Now I do need to add something that handles when I just, oh, look at that, I do have it. Wait, if starting jump, then play jump animation. If you're not on the floor, they have a falling animation. If you are on floor, I need something to check whether you were previously on the floor. Actually, this might be a bit more complicated because if we're checking every frame, then it would only be true for one frame. And then it would immediately go to the idle animation. I think this is where you would learn about animation trees or whatever. I don't have time for that. I don't even have time to do that. I guess for now we can update the move loop to have it be squashed and stretched as well. So I think for this one the wheel is not going to squish. It's going to be just the body. So we have our scale here. We have this one and that one. And then you go here. You do the same thing. This one will be a little bit more slight. You could have this be smooth as well. Actually, you could probably just select all these. I would assume you can just select. Yep, you can. You can do it. They thought of everything. I could have this be. Have this like this. Copy this. And then paste it and move this. Yo, how does he know? I didn't even know you could do this. There was no tutorial that told me you can do this. I just knew. I simply just knew. Export this one. Ooh, it's moving. He's schmoving. It looks good. It looks quite good. Actually, I think it needs to go down a bit more. In this move loop position, I think maybe we could just remove these, huh? No, we need that for the wheel. Let's move this here, and then this one could go down slightly more. Is that even? It goes down and then it goes up, and then you copy these. It was pasted in the wrong place. You copy these, you go over here, and then you paste it. See, now he's learning. He's learning you gotta go to places. Why is it jumping up like that? It goes here, it goes there. Oh right, because this should be... Wait, what is this one? This is here. This is there, this is here. Oh, because I have the... No, never. I thought I moved the root. What is this? Why is it doing that? Position goes down, goes up. Oh wait, why is it? What? -6. I think I did something wrong. Let's undo that. This goes to 0. This goes to 0. You got -0.6. That's fine, right? Oh, because I moved this one. I moved that one. Welcome, Cryptic Command. Welcome, Anthony. Hope you're all doing well today. I'm working on an interactive game of some kind. Whether it's really a game or just an interactive experience, I don't know. Okay, so we have this. We have this one here. It goes downward. And then I will simply copy these, go over here. I think that looks good. Export that one. Go back here. I think that looks good. I guess maybe the wheels should squish and stretch as well. It does seem a bit weird that they're not doing that. So maybe I move these instead of being here. They should be on the root. Cut all these, we go to a root element, and we simply just paste them here. That probably is better. I don't know if that's actually better. It kind of looks better. It looks the same. Barely noticeable. No, actually, I can kind of notice. I don't know if this is better, but whatever. I can jump. Look at that squash and stretch jump. I don't have the landing animation because I have not programmed in such a way that this makes sense. Welcome, Wishy Wishy. Nice card, thank you. I worked very hard on this. Skirt. Okay. Save everything. Make sure you saved. I have saved. Let's see. Now, how would I program in the landing? Would I have to use an animation tree? Any plans for bucket? At the moment, nothing. I could maybe put something in it. I don't know. Golfy's new car concept. It's true. This is the new meta. This is just how it is. Is there a way to like record a video from Godot itself? I would like to record a gameplay video of this, and then everyone would be like, "Whoa, what the? That's awesome! I love this. You should put this on Steam. I'll pay several $1,000s for this game." But a little cat? No. Then I would have to model a cat. Look at this guy right here. Look at this. He's facing the wrong way. What's he doing there? He's not even facing the right way. Just take my money. Just take all the money. Crowdfund this. Put this on Kickstarter. Game about a cat who is also a car. Okay, if not on floor and velocity is less than 0, then pass. If is on floor. If is on floor, then what? I don't know. I probably can't do this today. I don't even have that much time left in this stream. Falling in. What if we just tried doing this? Skin dot. What is it called? What are my methods that are available? Landed. This is not going to look correct, but it might look like something. That looks so weird. And this is clearly not what the animation was made for. Okay, what else can I animate? What about the turning? Aren't there turning animations? How would I do that? Is that even a thing I could do? Moving forward. The wheels could turn. It's like at the moment when you turn, it just turns immediately. You could have the wheels turn. That seems really complicated though. I feel like maybe I don't want to do that. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, pretty cool. You learned how to use blockbench today. I will say I do still prefer Crocodile 3, specifically because you can export as an unlit texture. It makes a lot more sense to me. If I were to remake that model in Crocodile 3D right now, what if I did it in like 5 minutes? What if I simply just did it so fast that you're like, how does he do it? How can he even remake this model in such a rapid pace? Start the speedrun. This is so bright though. Go to your tile set. You add the thing right there, right? And then all you gotta do is You gotta move this thing. You turn that thing off. Go here. You turn this into an object first, obviously. Okay, the issue with having this be red is that that's the thing that tells you selected something. So I'm going to change this to a different color until I figure everything out. See, look, this reddish color tells me I've selected it. Okay, I'm going to convert this face into an object. Go to the scene. Call this cat. Okay, and then what you got to do, you go here. You go to your properties, you set mirroring enabled. And you gotta set the origin as well. It's already moved about the origin right there. And that's the origin right there. And then you go edit this object. Go back here, you go there's a way to do, there's a better, okay, it turns out I can't do this quickly. I thought that maybe I could do this really fast, but I can't. I just can't. Origin, what is he talking about? What did I say? I always forget what I said. You could move things around. Look at this. You can have these could, oh, origin, I see. That's what I said. Sometimes I don't even remember. You're just out here saying things arbitrarily. Not even remembering. Not even embering a second time. Can you believe that? Why is this so weirdly set up? What is this? Why can't I have this thing? Did I mess up something? I feel like I messed something up. This doesn't normally happen. Alright, well, I don't know. Pretend that I did it, though. You're like, whoa, how does he do it? How did he make this model so quickly? That's crazy. It's amazing. Look at this guy. Remember this guy? That guy was cool. Alright. There it is. There's the cat. Is there a way to record a video in Godot? Record video. Creating movies. Godot can record non-real-time video. Recording game trailers. Godot's animation players. Graphic settings warning. This feature is not designed for capturing real-time footage. Players should use something like OBS Studio. Oh man. If this was Pico 8, they would have built-in recording. Telling me that this doesn't have it. Can't believe this. Anyway, I guess that's it for the stream. I got nothing else. This is the entire stream. I will finish 3D modeling this lake at some point. Some point off stream. And it's gonna be so cool. It's already so cool. That's why I make it look so easy. Yeah, I learned Godot in like 1 day. See this, I could do all this in 1 day. Let's see, even a baby could do it. Literally anyone. If you look at this and you go, I wish I could do that. Well, you sure can, okay? You simply just gotta download some programs, copy, paste some tutorials from online, and then just do it. Yeah, hashtag inspo. Hashtag, I don't know. You can. That's right. That's right. You, the viewer, you listening to this, you can do this. If you ever wanted to make a 3D scene, it's that easy. Right, maybe I should also Can I export this as a something? Can I save this somewhere? Save project as. Let's go to my sync thing directory. Okay, let's go to my default. Save this here so that it synchronizes to my Mac. It's Godot project. I might as well also do that. Okay, save the project. Project, can I save? Can I copy the project? Export as scene. No, not the scene. How do I just copy the entire project? Export as, no. Okay, I'm just gonna copy paste it into that same directory. Example documents Godot. And go here, copy this one. New tab, sync thing, default, new folder. That's right, you get to watch me create folders. Godot. Godot. You're like, well, engaging content. What he's creating? How does he do that? How did he paste the example? He didn't even have to right click. What is he? He knows the hotkeys? That's crazy. Okay, well, this is JSON RPC canceled. That's fine. I didn't even need it. Look at this. All right, let us find out what day it is. Let's rate someone. He's pressing all the controls. Control C, Control V. National Love Your Pet Day. Comfy Day. A lot of days. A lot of days. Women in Blue Jeans Day. Days, plural? Days? Anthropology. Student volunteer. Ooh, Muffin Day. That's a nice one. Muffin Day. Comfy Day. It could be, okay, of raid messages. Could be Comfy Day. Muffin Day. Let's do Muffin Day. National Muffin Day. Is there a muffin emoji? You could also do comfy, but I don't have a comfy emoji. I don't know. Someone type the raid message. I'm gonna see who's streaming. Twitch.tv. A bunch of people. Oh, Jerma streaming Trick Shot Simulator. Damn. I know that game. Let's see. I'm gonna raid. I'm gonna send you over to. I'm gonna send you to a stream, and I'm taking a look at the list of people. Still deciding. This is the hardest part of the stream, is choosing who to raid. What about this guy? I haven't seen this guy online in a while. Where's he been? Have I just not been paying attention? Is this a collab? No, it's a collab. I'm not gonna raid into a collab. Imagine raiding into a collab. Okay, what about you know, let's just raid Mint Costella. I feel like typically Mint Costella is not online at this time of day. Let's raid Mint. She's playing what is this game? She's playing Half-Life 2. That's a game. That's a game that I've never played. But I have seen people play it, and people do have a good time playing Half-Life. Yeah, Half-Life 2. Episode 2, maybe. I think, I don't know. Anyway. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what I'm streaming tomorrow. I have not yet decided, but it will be something. I will be live, and then you'll tune in, and I'll be there, and I'll be streaming. And you'll be like, he sure is streaming. That's him. It's him right there. He's streaming. It's gonna be Friday as well. It's gonna be the weekend. You believe that? The weekend's already here? Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend. It's here soon. Yeah, the weekend. Anyway, good times. I'm gonna sit here for the next several seconds until that raid goes. The raid is now going. I will see you next time. Goodbye.